Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We have a very interesting article here and we have a little verbal spat between Elon Musk and Lindsey Graham. You can tell I love Lindsey Graham to be thrown to some crocodiles. And I'm not a fan of Elon Musk. I think he's very intelligent and he's doing excellent in whatever he's doing. And what made me question him, but that was his preference, I understand that to a certain extent, was when he said that he appreciated more Thomas Edison than Nikola Tesla. And then he specified that he appreciated, Edison's entrepreneurial spirit, not his invention spirit, but his entrepreneurial, the things to pull here, which he's doing actually, right? He's a venture capitalist, whatever, however you call him. So nevertheless, let's see. These guys are getting in a little verbal disagreement, and we have here a guy who made a lot of money and another guy who weaseled his way through words, and he is lately, I would definitely say, like a mafia boss who just orders hits, those kind of hits, like a mafia boss will order. And in this case, he did not suggest. He said it that Putin must be taken out. That meant killed. He's a senator of the United States Congress, so he is part of an organization, and if he is a mobster, the organization is probably a right. So let's see what's going on here. We got this from the rap, like you rap something, like a rap. October 6th, 2022. Lindsey Graham locks horns. He doesn't have horns. He's hornless. With Elon Musk. Calls his plan for Russia-Ukraine conflict dumb. And I'm quoting Lindsey. He needs to understand the facts. All right, that's how he speaks. Facts, okay, the facts. And what this guy is talking about, Lindsey, is talking about history. And what he's talking about, maybe you're familiar with whatever Elon Musk said. He proposed a peace plan, negotiation, 4 points. And the main thing that angered them, it was the fact that Elon Musk said, well, actually Ukraine is Russian because Nikita Khrushchev made a mistake giving it to the Ukrainians, which is fact, right? Took it from some other people, we don't say who, and gave it to the Ukrainian Soviet socialist, right? Remember that. So then people got upset. Some people got upset. We don't know how many, 5 or 10, but no, some people got upset, and but that's a fact. And then Lindsey jumps in and he is gonna lecture Elon Musk about the history. He's gonna tell about history and the facts, because he's all about facts. Lindsey, always about facts. If you are familiar with him, he's always about facts. Yeah, take out Putin. Oh my! So he's what this guy is saying, Lindsey, is that he's talking about wanting to have peace. No, everybody should want peace, and he's talking about the 1990. The agreement that was 1993, right? Well, no, 1994. It was the Budapest Memorandum, where the big shots agreed to denuclearize Ukraine and get the nuclear weapons from Ukraine and guarantee the Ukraine's neutrality and its territorial, sovereignty. And Lindsey Graham talks about his history. Lindsey, this is what weasels do. When they talk about, I'm going to give you some facts, he's going to pick and choose facts. And then from those facts or historical events, he's going to use them in a certain way and going, voila, abracadabra, here are the facts. And based on the 3 facts that I picked, I made a point, and that's the general point for our conversation. And you say, nobody, no. You came with 3 facts that you picked. but I have like 50 that will just destroy your facts, are counter-arguments. And it's also from the history. In this case, Lindsey's history starts, the issue of Ukraine starts only when Lindsey feels it's convenient to make his point. And there's 1993 Budapest Memorandum. When it's true, that's what it was. He doesn't go further, he doesn't go back. Now he does not talk about as weasels do. They don't take on your issue. I say, okay, I think that, Germany invaded Poland in 1939 in the 1st of September because Poland negotiated in bad faith, because Great Britain was backing Poland and said, no, if they attack you, we're gonna intervene. And Poland said, yeah, that's fine, we don't have to negotiate. Now, for you to destroy my argument or bring something that I don't know about it, or something that would change my statement, you have to be stuck to the subject. You can say, yeah, but Stalin was a bad guy and he's got a mustache as Hitler, but a little bit different. And that's your counter-argument, and you say that's a valid counter-argument, and I was like, what the f is the connection here? Now this is what Lindsey starts with his argument, okay? So his argument starts from 1993. It doesn't go back to 1954 that Elon Musk was talking about, so he's not destroying Elon's argument. He's just making his argument outside of that argument. And then he doesn't go even back to 1918 to say, hey, wait a second, 1918 was the first, documented formation of the state of Ukraine, and Ukraine is right there. And that was given from this, and that was Ukraine. What are you talking about? And it was added in 1940 to Ukraine, part of Romania. Remember that? No? Okay, I tell you that. So Lindsey doesn't know shit, and he picks whatever he wants or whatever he knows, and he doesn't know a lot. He knows just to speak and just, I don't even know how, I don't want to insult his constituency, but I don't know how you guys voted for that guy. I do not know how. Probably because he's the only option, and the other one would have been worse, I'm guessing, because that's how Republican Party is. It's just weasels, and they're the same as the other guys, just they wear a mustache or a goatee. They have the same. Anyway, so let's go with this guy, with Lindsey. So Lindsey starts with 1993, and he teaches Musk that 1993 it was guaranteed. Okay, but then how about 2014, Lindsey? Hey, wake up, Lindsey. 2014, remember? What about that overthrow, illegal overthrow? Did you say anything about it? No, I think you were in Kiev, and you were with everybody having fun in Kiev. Remember that one? And who were around you? Some guys from the they're saying Azov Battalion. Weren't you on the same stage with the guys outside? And we're gonna help you. We're gonna support you. You're gonna support who? Those were traitors. With the help of a foreign agency and state, they overthrew a legitimately elected, democratically elected government. Bad, good, corrupted as any other after and before and in the future, but it was elected democratically. Remember, freedom and democracy, justice and all that, the Americans, Iraq, remember that, freedom and democracy, spread it in the Middle East, our way of life. They hate and they so on, we're gonna push it, all right? No, regarding that, Lindsey destroyed that, took a poop on top of that. And he talks about 1993 memorandum. Why didn't you say anything about that? Okay, and then let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the Minsk agreements in 2014 and 2015, signed by the independent sovereign country of Ukraine that you loved so much and you helped overthrow the other government. How about that? Did you help them implement it? That became international law once it was signed by this side, that side, plus the mediators, the guarantors that you mentioned in 1993. You mentioned it was Russia, it was this, and it was this. Well, I can mention the ones in the Minsk agreements. It was Germany, it was France. I can remember if Great Britain was, I'm not certain. So nevertheless, there were European countries. It was signed. Ukraine president, clip, bye-bye. Did they do it? No. Why didn't you say something? I mean, really? And then, and now you wake up? What about that piece of history? What about, tell me about Ukraine in, I don't know, in 1882? You know anything about Ukraine 1882? Neither do I, because it was nothing. That's why you don't know anything. It was nothing. And if we go by that, then why should Poland, for instance, exist? I mean, if we are about going back, well, let's go to 89 or 94 or something like this, when Poland was disintegrated. Poland ceased to exist as a state in 1790. Let's put it 94 or something. So in the 19th century, Poland did not exist until the end of the First World War. Only then Poland was recreated at Versailles from other countries, made Poland. That created the Danzig problem with the German. Remembers the how do you call the Prussians? The East Prussia was given to. So you're an idiot if you talk about facts, Mr. Lindsey Graham. What about that? Then Poland should not exist, because then, as I said, in 1789, 94, something like that, I didn't even bother to look too much, because they're not that important. I know the area, okay? So I'm 2 clicks away if I really want, but I don't want. I spoke already too much about this. So why don't we take that one? Why do we take the the end of the First World War about Poland? Why should that be real Poland and not the Poland in 1801? Which was non-existent. Why shouldn't be 1801 date a year zero for Poland? And why not, let's say, 1500, when we know it was Poland, right? But I'm ignoring, like Lindsey. How about that? You see, you can't just pick and choose. Because if I do that, I focus on the period of time that I like. It makes my point. That's not how you argue, Lindsey. Or you argue with idiots like that don't know shit. But we kind of know shit. So that's why we call you out. So besides, you instigated a country to politically and use its military to assassinate another leader from another country. How do you call that? Is that a terrorist state? Are you a terrorist? Hey, Lindsey, are you? Is a question. Well, you definitely something like this qualifies. I mean, the behavior qualifies the term. It's fits the term. I don't defend Elon Musk, but I definitely I would like to help Lindsey. I won't say with what. Well, you can guess. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.